So as we sit, we are typically going to gravitate towards one hip more than the other. All right? And this can create all kinds of distortion in that kind of mid-low back belt area because if I'm stuck in my right hip and I kind of lean into that a little bit more, it's going to kind of change how that pelvis sits and what pressure is then dictated when I breathe in and out. So what we typically find on most people is a right side bias. Right? And this is because of anatomical structures where we have a big liver that sits underneath our diaphragm. It's a bigger diaphragm on the right side. We have free lobes of the lung on the right side. And we are typically always gearing towards that side, not only with just like handedness, but also brain stuff as well. So what we always think about is if I am stuck in that right side where people are kind of standing like this, right, we need to be able to then shift back to the left. It's not that we need to get just as good at our left side as our right, but we need to be able to at least access it. All right? And one way we can kind of figure out, well, how kind of biased am I? Let's go right foot in front and then just shift all your weight back onto your left. All right? And you should feel, so if I should be able to pick this leg up and have all my weight here. And then if I go left foot in front and shift back onto my right, again, how do they feel different? Right? Usually the left is going to feel almost a little goofy. I may even slide my hip out a little bit. I may feel some kind of different like it may feel weird. I may be trying to shift back into the right leg. As soon as I get here, I might want to shift right back into that right foot. All normal stuff, but it gives you an appreciation for the differences side to side. All right, so what we can do is as we're sitting is work on shifting back into our left. So if I'm here, right, my right knee is typically probably going to be a little bit behind my left. What we want to try to do is shift it the other way. So now my left knee is behind my right. It might be really hard to do, all right? And what we can do is we can kind of facilitate it a little bit. My feet should be kind of even, right? I don't want them staggered and I don't want to move them as I do this stuff, but I'm going to kind of side bend to the left and then think about pulling my left back pocket as far as I can and reaching with my right, all right? If I squeeze my left knee in, I should feel my left inner thigh start to activate. It may even feel like it's cramping a little bit, and that's okay. Just breathe with a good exhale and keep kind of squeezing it in. All right? And what I also should feel is maybe a little bit of left abs if I kind of bring that left rib cage down and squeeze in, especially get a good exhale. All right? Try it on the right side, all right? And do the same thing and see if you notice it's easier or harder. If we can get in and out of the hips, the likelihood that we're able to move air from side to side is much better, which then creates less pressure on one side than the other. And if I'm sitting in a long period of time with a lot of pressure on one side, I probably feel some discomfort as well.